And then on the board for the sprint swimmers, there's like, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. we just said don't touch the mic.
Yeah,
But I guess
that,
those rules
that
are
is
thrown out
on
the
me.
window.
That is on me. My hands kind of just tend to talk.
Continue.
The sprinters, they have a way, in my opinion, less difficult set.
Mm-hmm.
But I will remind my fellow distance swimmers, power of distance animals in POTA. And yeah,
Wow.
so always remember that, and always remember not to hit the mic in an interview. Yeah.
Lots of things to keep in mind. But talking more about you, I mean, obviously you're a special guest of the night. You are a captain on the team with fellow swimmer Jack Samko.
Yes.
How is it being a captain alongside him, being a captain in general, and you two leading the team, especially going into SUNYACs? You definitely have to take on more of an intense leadership role and an important leadership role. So how do you deal with that, and especially being alongside Jack?
Absolutely. So, obviously being a captain or any type of leader, you gotta be ready to shoot down negativity the second it comes up. That's something I think is really important, especially when you're swimming an absurd amount of laps. If you start getting negative, you've already lost. You gotta stay positive. So I try to tell everybody, like, listen, it sucks in the moment, but you just gotta keep going, and then at the end of it, you're gonna feel so much better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know personally, when I finish my mile and I do good, and I'm looking at the scoreboard, I'm like, wow, the weight that has just been lifted off of my shoulders right now, like, oh man. So yeah, we try to keep it positive.
Mm-hmm.
We try to keep it as like a fun experience for everyone, even if it's a tough day.
Definitely.
And having a strong captain like Jack, also as a co-captain, it makes it really good because we both excel at different things,
Mm-hmm.
So, Samko, he will do a really great job at, keeping the mood light, keeping it super, funny in the practice, and just cracking jokes every now and then. And then I tend to get a little more like serious every now and then. Like, all right, guys, let's get in the water. But,
good cop, bad cop
good
type situation.
Yeah, but we all know how to have fun. It's always a great time when we do our team cheers. And, when we have off campus events, just like, fun times, like pizza parties, stuff like that,
Yeah.
Always fun.
Well, the swim team sounds like a fun time. I don't know. Like, I might have to take out. I am a terrible swimmer. I was born to not be in the water, so I'm a little jealous. But obviously, good luck in SUNYACs coming up soon, and hope that taper is worth it and you guys go at it with everything you have. But before we end the interview portion, if you guys didn't catch in the intro, Antonio's from Port Jefferson Station, New York, and I myself am from Port Jefferson, New York. Shout out to the Kingdom. You went to Mount Sinai High School?
I did.
Yeah, very close together. You swam in high school.
I did, but I swam for a club called TVSC, which stands for Three Village Swim Club.
My mom teaches at Three Village. Wow.
It's
So
such
many
a small world, guys.
Exactly.
Seriously.
It's such a small world.
We got to represent.
What's the biggest difference that you've seen between high school and collegiate swimming?
Oh, man. So the biggest thing is the commitment factor. Yeah. If you are not feeling like going to a practice when you're, a high school swimmer, you could get away with skipping it and not get in trouble. But in college, that is not the case. If you miss a practice, you're going to have our coach literally will send us at times. I kid you not. We will stop a practice to go track down someone who didn't come to practice and knock on their dorms very obnoxiously. People have been very mad about that in the past. But yeah, so if you're coming onto the swim team, do not show up to practice, guys. Seriously.
Keep that in mind if you're an aspiring collegiate swimmer out there watching. But yeah, I mean, all great stuff. Again, best of luck to you at the SUNYACs, and we'll all be rooting for you. We're gonna get back to you and get in the hot seat, ask some really highly anticipated questions, so I hope you're preparing for that as we get through the recaps and then enter a brand new segment of NPSN that is so exciting. So I'm going to get through the recaps as fast as possible, but a lot of great action this past week. On Wednesday, January 28th, men's volleyball fell to the number 6 nationally ranked Stephen Ducks in straight sets at home, but the squad bounced back the following Saturday and swept Endicott 3-0 in their first match of a tri-match in Tansy Gymnasium located at the Wentworth Institute of Technology in Boston. However, in their second match of the day against the hosting Wentworth Leopards, the Hawks came up short in 5 sets, falling 3-2. Men's and women's basketball went back-to-back this past weekend, both teams facing off against the Morrisville Mustangs on Friday night and the SUNYAC rival Cortland Red Dragons Saturday afternoon. On Friday, led by freshman Caden Cornell. Shout out Caden, also a dual sport athlete and playing lacrosse, so special place in my heart for Caden Cornell, and who scored a career-high 22 points. The woman rolled past Morrisville, outscoring the Mustangs 65-45. Summer Perry, Brianna Fitzgerald, and Cameron Hoyt also contributed 7 points apiece to the victory, and the men also came out on top over the Mustangs, winning 83-78 following an intense back-and-forth game for sure. Trevor Amalfitano led all scorers with 22 points and added 5 rebounds, while Lamar Matthews and Isaiah Rivera combined for 33 points, 19 rebounds, and 2 assists. The next day, against the rival Red Dragons, the women defeated the number 20 nationally ranked Cortland Red Dragons for the first time since the team's first regular season meeting last year. In the slight 57-55 point victory, the Hawks were led by Brianna Fitzgerald, who recorded her 6th double-double of the year with 17 points and 13 rebounds, while Hannah Vanderzee and Carly Wittenbauer followed with 10 points each to solidify the victory. Oh, Monica did not staple this script in order. It's okay. But the win also extends the women's winning streak to 9 straight and puts them in the top spot in the SUNYAC rankings, so get excited for Final Four SUNYAC action at home. But unfortunately, the men could not replicate the win later on in the day as the team fell to Cortland 68-58. Despite having a solid start, the Red Dragons overtook the game as it went on and secured the victory in the Hawk Center. And Lamar Matthews led SUNY New Paltz in scoring with 23 points overall, with 15 of them coming in the first half, and added 9 boards to the stat sheet. And now, Antonio, please don't flame me. I'm going to talk about swimming and swimming times and statistics and scorings. So please don't say anything.
You got this. Don't worry.
And last but certainly not least, men's swim came out with a great win over the Oneonta Red Dragons on Saturday, defeating the visitors 107.50 to 93.50.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That sounds right. In a team effort, the 400-yard relay team, Jamie Fink, Erin Donovan, Alexis Egbert, this is actually the women's side, and Sophia Bucci won their race with a time of 4 minutes and 31 seconds and 83 milliseconds. I'm just going to say 4:31.
You got it.
While the men's relay, Denise Gherkin, Alex Gorzula, Jack Samko, and Antonio Vavalle, I'm assuming I said the first name wrong.
Dennis.
Dennis.
You got it, though.
Cool. Earned first with a time of 3 minutes and 43 seconds. Numerous swimmers took first place in the races across numerous distances, including our guest in the senior day honoree, who touched first in the 200 and 400 races in his final homie of the year. So again, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Did I do that bad?
No, you did a great job.
Okay, perfect.
You did a great job.
And we're going to roll with that momentum into our newest segment, courtesy of Lola. Great editing, great skills, great voiceover. The SUNY New Paltz, top 3 plays. So let's get that rolling. And those were some great plays. Congratulations to everyone involved. And Lola, great editing, great work. And we'll want to keep that rolling throughout the rest of the semester. So that was great. But now we're going to head into a quick PSA break before we get Antonio in the Hawks hot seat. So stick around. We'll be right back.
Uh-oh, Brad's buzzed.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's starting with the woots. And now a speech.
I just want to say that friendship is about heart and brain. Who's with me?
Good thing is, he knows when he's buzzed.
And my brain is saying, when it's time to go home, somebody call me a ride.
Love that guy.
Me too.
Know your buzzed warning signs? Call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Doctors Without Borders is delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most in communities around the world. From bandaging war-wounded patients in Sudan to providing clean drinking water in Haiti, we're in more than 70 countries worldwide. bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving care is made possible by a global movement of supporters like you. Thank you.
And we're back. You're listening to the New Paltz Sports Network on WFMP 88.7 FM, The Edge. And we're back again. Antonio, are you ready for the Hawks hot seat?
I mean, I think I'm ready. I have no idea what I'm walking into here, but
We got some good questions coming up. Number 1, pre-meet hype song.
pre-meet hype song gotta be "Gonna Fly Now" from Rocky.
Oh,
Gotta
obviously.
love that song.
Obviously. Most hype teammate.
Man, current teammate, gotta give it to Alex Gorzula. He's an absolute goat. Teammate of the past, I'm gonna give it to Ryan Ledoux. I love that guy. Shout out to Ryan Ledoux.
Yeah, I've heard great stories about Ryan Ledoux in the pool deck, so shout out him. Dream vacation.
Dream vacation. Man, I think that just has to be going to Italy like as many times as I possibly can, just relaxing, spending time with my family, having a great time, you know.
Nice. Favorite event to swim.
That's actually pretty tough. I'm gonna have to go with the 500. It's in the middle. It's not too much. It's not too sprinty. It's not too distancy. It's like right in the middle. It's good.
Yeah, good. Least favorite event.
Least favorite event. Gotta give it to the 4 a.m. probably. I don't swim it, but it's not my style.
What is that specific? Like, what does that entail?
So I specialize in freestyle events. The 400 IM is everything. So freestyle is only the last part of it. I have to get through
Gotcha.
butterfly, backstroke, and breaststroke first before I'd be able to do what I like.
So just too much to think about before
Exactly.
you get to the good.
I don't
yeah,
like it as much.
Understood. Musical artists you've had on repeat.
Man, musical artists I've had on repeat. That's a tough one. That's a real tough one. Honestly, I gotta give it to say Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande,
Yep.
good pick.
Thank you.
Good pick.
Thank you.
Since we talked so much great stuff about swim, we're running out of time. So I'm going to have one more question for you, and I want you to really think hard and long about this. Your New Paltz men's swimming Mount Rushmore. So the 4 GOATs of New Paltz men's swimming. The best players, best swimmers, what have you. Or, like, who has the most energy and whatnot.
So is this gotta be the current team or
All time.
Anyway, all
All
time.
time.
All right. Well, obviously, like I already said, Ryan Ledoux is going straight up there. Absolutely, love that guy. He's so awesome. But so Ryan Ledoux. Then we gotta put Mason up there. Mason Kennedy. He graduated about a year ago. But yeah, he's awesome. He was a captain. He was super motivating to everybody. Really great. I'm going to have to give it to Gigi. She also was an amazing captain. Like, absolutely great. She kept everyone in order. She kept the mood good. Everything was great there. And then I got to give it to one of my best friends on the team, Van Engstrom. He was always a phenomenal swimmer, and he's graduated now, but, you know, I got to spend my first 3 years on the team with him, so that was a really awesome time.
4 of the New Paltz swim GOATs. But it has been a pleasure getting to know you and getting to talk about swim that I don't know a lot about, but now I do. But you did great, and I, again, wish you the best of luck at the SUNYAC Championships.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
We do have upcoming games. Not a lot of time to say them. On Tuesday, men's volleyball takes on Baruch at 7 p.m. On Friday, men's and women's swimming have their final regular season meet facing off against Union College in Schenectady, New York, and the meet is scheduled for 6 p.m. So definitely wish all your swim friends good luck. And moving on, Friday still, women's basketball returns to the Hawk Center versus Buff State at 5:30, while men's plays a little bit later, and they also face off against the Bengals at 7 p.m. And while Saturday, men's volleyball heads up to Albany, New York to take on Sage and Riviera University with match time set for noon and 3 p.m. And it is senior day in the Hawk Center. Women's basketball celebrates senior day against the Fredonia Blue Devils at 2 p.m. So be sure to pack the Hawk Center then and stick around. And after the women's game, men's basketball also plays the Blue Devils and celebrates their senior class as well with game time set for 4 p.m. Again, Antonio, thank you very much for joining me here. Thank you, Lola, on the board and Gail on video. And we will see you next time. Be sure to vote for Athlete of the Week at New Paltz Hawks on Instagram, TikTok, X, wherever you get your new Paltz news. But again, it has been a pleasure hosting the first show of 2026, and we will see you next time. Peace out.